candidate number 7 from Municipality of Sampayan, Ms. Mary Rose School. Now, Mary Rose, you are taking up industrial engineering. Forgive me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a space cadet, so industrial engineering, it sounds like rocket science to me. So, what exactly is industrial engineering?
Industrial engineering is a branch of engineering wherein the IEs motivate innovations to the things to make the world a better one. And I chose IE so that I would represent the women who have the ability to be an engineer. And I want to prove to everybody that this world is not only a man's world. What a man can do, a woman can also do. Thank you.
I could not have said that any better, ladies and gentlemen. So, candidate number 7, please pick an envelope for your question. Mary Rose, this is your question. Would you rather live in a big city like Manila or in a small island province like Bohol? Why? Again, the question is, would you rather live in a big city like Manila or in a small island province like Bohol?
Thank you so much. If I will be given the chance to choose where to live, of course, I would choose my hometown, Bohol. It is because Bohol possesses the real home, and it is where I enjoy the real essence of being a Filipino. And here, I will enjoy my life with my family. And here, we can see the real preservation of our life and culture, wherein we, the Filipinos, possess the real uniqueness from any other country. That will be all. Thank you.
Very much proud to be in Boholana. That's candidate number 7 from Municipality of Sagbayan, Ms. Mary Rose School. And now please help me in welcoming with a big round of applause, candidate number 8 from Boholanos, Michigan, Ms. Charlene K. McIntyre. Hello Charlene, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good, sir, thank you.
Alright. Now Charlene, you've been exposed to various cultures. Now for the information of everybody, Charlene has lived here in the Philippines before, and she has spent a great deal of her life in the United States. So tell us, if you could give us a comparison between living here in the Philippines and living in America, how would you describe the difference between the two from a cultural perspective?
From a cultural perspective, there are great differences, and although I love both countries very much, I find that the Philippines is more family-oriented, which I really like. Family is the basis for a good society. Close family is very good, and that is very important.
As they say, ladies and gentlemen, it's more fun here in the Philippines. So Charlene, please pick an envelope for your question. Charlene, this is your question. What do you believe makes a man fall in love with a Boholana, and why? Again, the question is, what do you believe makes a man fall in love with a Boholana, and why?
It is probably the way she carries herself, how independent a Boholana is, and her beauty, grace, poise, and friendliness, which I generally find in a Boholana.
Exactly. Incomparable, ladies and gentlemen. That's candidate number 8 from Boholanos of Michigan, Ms. Charlene K. McIntyre. Up next we have candidate number 11 from National Movement of Young Legislators, Ms. Crisal Jade Rickerme. Now, Crisal, you are an active member of Student Catholic Action. So, out of curiosity, what is this organization all about?
SCA is an organization that involves in student
gain their spirituality and help them to become a better Christian.
It sounds like a very attractive organization, ladies and gentlemen. So Priscilla, please pick an envelope for your question. And please open it for me. Thank you so much. Priscilla, this is your question. Would you rather win the heart of a man with your wits or with your charm? And why? Again, the question is, would you rather win the heart of a man with your wits and intelligence or with your charm?
I would rather win it with my wits and intelligence because Boholano people are intelligent, courageous, responsible, and friendly. That's all. Thank you.
Very well said, ladies and gentlemen. That's candidate number 9 from the National Movement of Young Legislators, Ms. Rizal Jade Rikermi. And now please welcome candidate number 10 from Maguyo Construction, Ms. Mary Leonor Maguyo. Hello, Mary Leonor. I believe you're still in high school, correct?
Yes, I am still in high school and upcoming 4-year student.
An upcoming senior high school student. My high school wasn't really that good, so if I could ask you, are you enjoying high school?
Yes, I am enjoying my high school and I'm learning more stuff and gaining more friends.
Okay, very good. Academics plus social life, ladies and gentlemen, that's what you get if you are in high school. So candidate number 10, please pick an envelope for your question. And if you could please open the envelope for me. Thank you so much. Mary Leonor, this is your question. If there is anything you want to change in the image of a Boholana, what would it be and why? Again, if there is anything you want to change in the image of a Boholana, what would it be and why?
If I am going to change anything in the image of being a Boholana, it will be their lack of self-confidence. Because as like me, still young, I want to inspire young Boholana women to have self-confidence and gain more courage so that if they join pageants like this, they will not be shy and they will have the courage to face everyone seeing them around.
That's candidate number 10, ladies and gentlemen. From Maguyo Construction, Ms. Mary Leonor Maguyo. From Bethlehem Garden Homes, JCAT Incorporated, Ms. Johanna Feliz Pilaire. Hello, Johanna. You're looking beautiful tonight.
Thank you, Glenn. You look so handsome as well.
Why, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the compliment. So, Joanna, you have chosen nursing as a profession. Can you tell us more as to what made you decide to take up or to be a nurse by profession?
Actually, Glenn, I really wanted to become a doctor. It is within me since I was a child that I wanted to be a healer because my grandmother and my mother wanted me to become one. And so when I grew up and I realized that studying medicine in the Philippines is not really that practical. So I opted to study nursing, and then because in this way I could also heal a lot of people and I could serve more people too. Because being a nurse also is part of the medical team. And now, being as a nurse, I would have a lot of other opportunities. I could go back to school and become a doctor, or I could choose being a nurse and serve my fellow Boholanos as well.
Fair enough, thank you. So Joanna, please pick an envelope for your question. And please open the envelope for me. Thank you. Joanna, this is your question. If there is one character trait you want to be loved for by people around you, what will it be and why? Again, the question is, if there is one character trait you want to be loved for by the people around you, what will it be and why?
Well, if there is only one character trait that I wanted to be loved for, then it will be being modest. In this modern world, there's a lot of advancements in technologies where everything is so loud, everything wanted to be bold, and if everything wanted to have to be paid attention to. There's only a few of us that remains to be humble, but still wanted to be appreciated. Being modest doesn't mean that you only have to stay in one place and never really socialize with each other. But being modest is one of the best qualities that a Boholano has. Because it's in modesty that we listen to other people. It is in modesty that we learn to appreciate others. And it is in modesty that we Boholanos are known for. Thank you.
That's candidate number 11, ladies and gentlemen. From Bethlehem Garden Homes, J-Cat Incorporated, Ms. Johanna Feliz Pilaire. And our last candidate, but definitely not the least, candidate number 12 from SK Provincial Federation, Ms. Maria Nina Therese Semeni. Now, Nina, I learned that you're taking up architecture. Is that correct?
Yes.
So what made you decide to take up architecture?
Well, what decides me to take up architecture? Well, I know architecture is a very hard course. It takes time, creativity, intelligence, and patience. But I decided to take up that course because it is where my heart is. I believe in my capabilities of being creative. It is an opportunity for me to showcase my creativity and ingenuity of designing structures.
Wow, following your heart and passion, ladies and gentlemen, will truly actually make you feel satisfied and give you a sense of self-fulfillment. So, Maria Nina, we only have one envelope here. If you could please do the honor in opening that for me. Thank you. Nina, this is your question. Would you rather have a good education or a fat bank deposit? Again, the question is, would you rather have a good education or a fat bank deposit?
Well, thank you, Glenn, for that question. Well, if I would choose between the two, I would choose the good education. Because we cannot have our riches right now if we don't have education. And it is very important for us to learn, especially we Boholanos, because as what Dr. Jose Rizal told us, as a youth here in our generation, I believe that we are the hope in our future. And education is the key for us to succeed someday in life. Thank you.
And that's candidate number 12, ladies and gentlemen, from SK Provincial Federation, Ms. Maria Nina Therese Semeni.